There was a tailor who was famous throughout the region for his blasphemy and his beggarly behavior when he was in debt. One day he came up with the idea of going for a walk to see the scenery. He hurriedly left the store. And quote, "Let a number 39 go our own way, cross big and small bridges, go there, go here, go forever, go forever." And quote, after leaving the house for a while, he saw far away in the blue mist a high mountain with steep cliffs. Behind the mountain is a tower rising from the dark old forest. The tower reaches close to the cloudy sky. The tailor shouted, "Oh my God, why is the scenery so majestic and strange?" Curiosity aroused, the tailor continued straight towards the mountain. When he approached, his jaw dropped and his eyes widened. That tower also has legs. With just one swing it can jump over a high mountain with a steep wall. And in front of the tailor now stood a muscular giant, his voice echoing like thunder from all directions. "You little guy the size of a fly and number 39's leg, what are you doing here?" The tailor mumbled in his mouth, "I plan to look around to see if I could find any pieces of cake in the forest. If you are as free as that, you can follow me. If you can and number 39's avoid it, why not do it? But is the salary I receive good enough?" The giant said, "Is the salary you receive good enough? Listen to me, there are 365 days in a year. If it is a leap year, add one more day to it and I will pay you back in full without missing a day. So are you satisfied? In my opinion, that and number 39's fine." Answering like that, but in his heart he thought, "We have to decide according to the situation. Of course we must find a way to escape as soon as possible." Then the giant told the tailor, "Then go quickly, you little brat, go get me a water bottle." The braggart guy even asked, "Why Don and number 39's we take both the stream and the source? Wouldn't and hash 39's that be better?" Mo said, but he kept walking, carrying a bottle in his hand to get water. The giant muttered, "What does it say? Is it better to take both the stream and the source?" The giant was clumsy and stupid. With his chin in his hand, he began to feel worried. This guy is also scary. "It contains ginseng. Be careful, old Hans. That kind of person cannot be used as a housekeeper." The tailor had just brought back water when the giant sent him into the forest to cut down some large logs to bring back for firewood. But before going to cut wood, he asked, "Cut down the whole forest? Chop each area one by one? Chopping big and small? Not including straight and curved?" The giant was inherently gullible. Hearing that, he muttered with fear, "Chop down the entire forest? Chop each area one by one? Chopping big and small? Not including straight and curved? And, is it better to take both the stream and the source? This guy is also scary. It contains ginseng. Be careful, old Hans. That kind of person cannot be used as a housekeeper." The tailor had just brought firewood home when the giant immediately sent him into the forest to shoot 2 or 3 wild boars for dinner. The arrogant braggart guy asked again, "Just one shot, thousands of children will die, plus you too. Is that better?" The giant, who was as timid as a rabbit, quickly shouted in fear, "What did you say? Stop! Stop! That and number 39's enough for today, and you can go to sleep now." The giant was extremely scared and could not sleep all night. He pondered over and over to see if there was a way to get rid of that sorcerer. With so many evil spells, that brat who was following him as soon as possible. I thought for a while and then I had to come out. Early the next morning, the giant and the tailor walked to a swamp where willows grew all around the edge of the swamp. Then the giant said, "Listen here, Tailor." He tried climbing up a tree branch, then using his strength to swing the branch down close to the ground. I thought that would be enough to die. In an instant, the tailor sat perched on a high tree branch, then calmly swung himself at the tip of the branch, causing the branch to bend down. By the time the force wore off, and because he did an and #39, T put the iron in his pocket to add weight, the tree branch immediately shot back. He was thrown high into the air. No one could see his shadow again. And the giant was extremely happy. If he had an and #39, T fallen, he was certainly still floating in the air. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.